Hello Aquarius, I am Ulrich, I'm a Lenormand card reader, and today we will do the love card reading for the sign of Aquarius for the month of October. If I can, I will extract it from your monthly card reading, your nine card portrait. If I cannot, I will use the heart as a central card for your love card reading. As always, we will do 4 card readings for the sign of Aquarius for the month of October 2021. So, Aquarius, here we go for your love card reading. Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to the Shell or the Water Group for your love card reading for October 2021. As the first card here, we see the birds. Maybe you have worries about your love life. Maybe you are a little bit stressed because the birds can be too. Maybe there's some anxiety here in general in this relationship here that we see each other with each other. Maybe there's a little bit stress towards each other. Maybe there's some pressure on the relationship. This is possible also, but in another way, it points to lovebirds, to people who live together. Maybe you're a little bit close together. In some cases, also, it could mean that together you're a lot in social media, that you communicate a lot in social media together. This is what we see here also. Anyway, in general, this means there's a lot of communication here with the lovers. In some cases, the birds are too. It can point that there are, if you're not really engaged and you're still in love and you want to engage in this relationship, it's possible there are several suitors here. And this might be bring a little bit stress on the heart. You might have butterflies. You might be unsure that you want to go in this love. Maybe you feel unstable. Maybe you know this person has a lot of friends and maybe you think he has another relationship. This is what we see here also. It's like general worries about a lover or a certain love. Anyway, we see we are a little bit unsettled here about the whole thing. But it doesn't mean there are a lot of romantic messages here going on from you to him, from him to her, whatever. Here, a lot of communication is going on here. Anyway, we attempt to go in this love affair or this love. Um, it's possible also that you talk a lot about this love affair. If you're already in love, it could mean that other people are talking a lot about you two, that you are in love. Maybe you share too much information about your love life. This is what we see here all with this combination. Then we have the heart and the bouquet. This is not really a romantic combination. Sometimes it points that maybe the intention of the person that we love are not clear. Maybe there's something unclear. Maybe there's certain secrets here in the relationship. Maybe this person is in the relationship or in the love affair with you for his specific reasons. Maybe there's a lot of gifts passing on to each other because Venus is sometimes gifts. So maybe your lover give you gifts or you give your lover gifts, or maybe this relationship is based on gifts. This is possible. It's also possible that this love is blossoming. It's coming up. But it doesn't mean it's not warm. It's warm. There's a lot of invitations here with each other. You go to places with each other and you move around with each other. That is not the problem. Also, we see a lot of flirtation here, but also we see gifts here. Anyway, this points also to that we are friends. We have a lot of friends. Our friends are around us. This is what we see. There are kind gestures toward each other. There's compassion here also. This is what we see. If you had some issues before or some arguments, this point sometimes also that we renew this love, that we ask for forgiveness or both parties come together and they implement some forgiveness towards each other. This is what we see here. Anyway, there's also your heart is displayed in the social life also. This is what we see here. And possibly we find that our lover is quite attractive because this card is ruled by Venus. So probably one of the lover or both of the lovers are quite good looking. Maybe we are in love because this person looks so very pretty or is so very handsome with this combination. Anyway, it's possible also that we are in this love relationship for certain conditions. Maybe we admire this person and that's why we want to be in love with this person. Anyway, there's a lot of flirting going on. Also, you make each other pretty for each other, you dress up nicely for each other for going out. This is all what we see here. Then we are gonna mirror the cards. Mirrors, it means we gonna mirror the birds with the bouquet. We're gonna put them together here now, and then we see here there's a lot of compliments here towards each other. As I said, there's we see here also that we are connected with friends. We connect with friends. We go to friends. We are in contact with friends here. There's a lot of communication with friends about our love or with our loved one. This is what we see here. Anyway, this means also that there is positive news coming to you, news about forgiveness, news about a renewal. This is what we all see here with this combination. It's possible that a loved one suddenly he calls you up and he invites you for something, and you are a little bit nervous about this invitation. You don't know very well how to handle this, how to dress, what to wear. It's a little bit problems here. You are maybe a little bit stressed about this. It's possible that you're going to a party together and this is your first date. This is possible. It's possible the whole situation is a little bit hectic, or the appointment is a little bit sudden. This is what we see here. It's possible also, excuse me, that one of both parties is involved in art, or maybe you both are involved in art in some way, or in fashion here. This is what we see here. Anyway, it could cause us a little bit worries, this invitation. Maybe we go to a noisy place and we cannot actually hear what this person is communicating with us because it's so noisy inside. This is what we see here also with this combination. Anyway, there are pretty platitudes here, and the feelings are going mutual here. But as I said, you need to see that everybody is in this love affair for the right reasons. Anyway, Aquarius, this is all for the month of October. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this card reading. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. If this card reading don't fit you at all, please check out the other 3 card readings that are following up here. You can also check out my financial and your monthly extensive reading about your whole life. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for spending time on my channel, and we see each other in my other videos. Bye-bye, and thank you for now. Hello Aquarius, and welcome to the Aerosol or the Air group for your love card reading for October 2021. As the first card, we see the birds here. It could mean that you are a little bit worried in your love life, that you are a little bit stressed. There is stress for certain reason. Maybe you are stressed about this new love, or maybe you are in love and it brings you nerves. This is what we see. If you are together as a couple, it could point that there is a nervous situation between the two of you going on. Maybe there's some conditions in your life that makes this stress going. Anyway, it could also point to a certain heartache, or maybe your love life in general is a little bit turbulent. Anyway, there is a lot of passion here in the relationship, or a love of passion is possible here. We talk a lot about our lover. We chat with our lover ourselves. We communicate a lot. Possible also we are expressing certain priorities in this love affair that we are having. It's possible also that you post a lot of pictures of the boat on you of your lover, so this is possible also. Anyway, we could point it could point to that we feel butterflies, but for some reason the relationship might be a little bit unstable. It might be a bit jumping around. Anyway, it could unsettle you, certain situation, or maybe your lover is the kind of distracted person. This is possible on also. Anyway, there's a lot of romantic messages going on here. This is what we see here also with this combination. Anyway, we attempt to give love to this person and we feel comfortable on doing so, but in a way it's causing us some stress here with this combination. Anyway, then we have the heart and the garden on itself. Here we can see that we are actually dating with somebody. This is the public, this is public life, so we are actually dating with this person. We go to public places with this person. It's possible also that we are a lot on social media together. Maybe we talk in groups together, or maybe are the person that we love, and if we are not yet connected, we communicate a lot with social networks to him. This is what we see here also. In a way, if you are in another step, this could point to an engagement party, and if you are in that stage, that could give the reason why you are a little bit nervous. Maybe there's an engagement, or maybe you go to a party together with your loved one. You don't know very well what to wear, and there's a lot of going on, and it makes you a little bit nervous. This whole thing, you talk to friends and you don't know exactly what to do. So this is what we are seeing here with this combination. Anyway, there's a lot of networking here going on. It's possible also that we party a lot with our loved one, that we are both our party animals, as they say here. We go a lot out, and this love is like public more, but maybe we want it to become more closer. This is what we see here. It's possible also that you go to charity events to each other, or fundraisers. And it's possible, if you're not yet in love, that your lover, he makes a proposal to you in public. This is what we see here also with this combination. Anyway, there's kind attachments here towards the loved one and people around you, and the groups where you function. And there's care, there's compassion here. Then we mirror the cards. We mirror the birds with the garden. This means that actually we make something public, and the heart is in the middle. So I'm assuming here you make something public for other people. There are certain meetings. Also, there are discussions. Maybe we talk about an engagement. This is possible, as we saw earlier. Maybe we go to certain things. Maybe you organize. Maybe this is a very official engagement. This is possible also with this combination. Maybe we interview certain things related to this love life. Maybe we want to organize a big event. This is all possible here with this combination, and this would then be related to the relationship. Anyway, there's a lot of talking here. People talk about this. We talk about it here. There might be also some irregularities here that we are seeing here. It's possible also that you and the lover, you go together to see to a public speaker about a seminar here that we see here in this combination. In another way, it's possible that you, one of the both of you is very strong, interested in birds in itself, and he invite you to go somewhere maybe in a forest to watch the birds, to literally let you see some rare birds or whatever. This is what we see here also. Sometimes the card can literally represent what they are. He may be taking you to a park for watching birds. Maybe he is very close attached to that kind as a hobby or something that he really likes. Anyway, there's a very busy things going on here. It's very hectic here, what is going on here. There is nervousness here. It's possible also, if you go out together, you go to loud events and you cannot even hear each other very, very well. And it makes you nervous because you cannot understand what the other person is saying. So this is what we all see here. There's a little bit of chaos on structure here going on here. This could be all possible here with this combination. Sometimes also with this combination, we need to be careful. If certain people have given us secrets, and we need to keep this for us, that we don't not put this on social media by accident. So be careful also with this combination, because sometimes we say something with this combination without we actually want to say it. So be careful if you put something on social media that it's the intention that it's there, or you want it really to be there. So be careful also with this combination. Anyway, there will be quick reactions here. if somebody says about you, if you see something that you don't like, you will immediately react on it, especially if it goes to the love life. So Aquarius, for the air group, this is all for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this card reading. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. If this card reading don't fit you at all, please check out the other 3 card readings that are connected here. Check out also the financial card readings, and of course your monthly card readings that are very extensive that I made for you, where you have a lot of information about the month to come. Anyway, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching, and we see each other in my other videos. Bye bye for now. Thank you. Hello Aquarius, and welcome to the Stone Group or the Earth Group for your love card reading for October 2021. As you see here, I put both person cards here because I take the person card out and we do a general reading, so this applies to you as a woman or as a man. As the first card that we see here is the house, and then we see this next to the heart. So it's possible that the one you love or you want to love is coming actually to your home. He's coming to your parents' home. He's coming to your own house, your own apartment, the place where you love. Maybe you're not yet in love, but you already love. Anyway, this person is acquainted to you. Maybe he's acquainted to your family. Maybe he's a friend of the family. This is what we see here. This points that also he likes to be around your family, or you like to have him around your family. This is what we see here. We see a lot of love here in the family. This is like, it points to a discreet love, not a secret love, but a discreet. You are discreet in this love. There are certain structure in this love, and you feel like this is the right person for you, but you want to move slow. And this is a wise thing to do also with the house. The house is a slow card. It wants to have solid ground, but since maybe you know the person already for a long time and he comes to your parents' house, it might be already for a long time, and maybe you now finally fall in love. This is what we see here. Anyway, this points to firmity in the love, solidity in the love. This is here there are very strong foundations in the love life. As I said, he can literally come to your home. There's a contentment here. It could be that that your mother or your father says, oh, it's finally there, and you finally admit that you're in love, but the people around you, they already saw for a long time this is coming. Okay, so this is what we have here now. So this is actually a good combination because you are acquainted with this person. You have your ways, you are already used to each other as friends, probably. You have certain forms in the way that you show affection towards each other. You see the positive sides of this engagement or this love affair, and as I said, you will keep it a little bit to yourself. You don't want to know the world about this. You just keep this between the two of you. This is what we see each other. Sometimes also we can see with this combination that one of both partners is busy. One of both partners is very busy. Maybe the house sometimes can point to the work, to a business, to an independent business. Maybe this person works in his home, you go there, or you work in your home, or it's reversed, or you work both independent. And sometimes this can point also to a little bit busyness, independence, or you work together in the same workplace, because this can point to the workplace. This is also all possible. This is the home, the workplace, the place where we earn money, can also be a hotel, a restaurant, whatever. Here, this is where we, and we are used to this place. We are very familiar with it. This is what we see here. Anyway, we see here also that two people who are caring for each other, they have a dear love, a deep love, and there is a lot of familiarity here. They are already used to each other. Then we have the heart and the person card here. Here we see that this person is not only our lover, but he's also a dear friend of us. If we are not yet married, it means that we have a serious crush on this person. This is positive, but we need to see, as I said, with the house here, you have solid foundations. See, before you go further in this relationship, you have solid foundations. If you are not yet have these solid foundations. Anyway, it points also probably that this person, man or woman, he's generous to you, or you are generous to him. This is what we all see here with this combination. Anyway, this points to a person who is good at heart. He's compassionate. Also, it's possible that this person is involved in a way in some charity, or he helps people. This is what we see here with this combination. Sometimes also this points to selfless persons in this combination. Anyway, it points that you are in love with each other, or one of the two is very much in love here with this combination. This could make you a little bit soft-hearted and sweet-tempered. Then we're going to mirror the cards. We're going to mirror the house with the person's cards. And then we see here, as I said earlier, this is a family friend, the person who comes to our house. He visits us already before on regular basis. He's probably used to us here. It can be that before you're already, as I said earlier, intimate friends for a long time, and now you finally take the next step. And for the family, where it was already obvious for a very long time, the only two that didn't see it were you two. So, and we see this here, this is worked out now. Anyway, here this points also, if you engage in this, that you will stick to each other, that you will stick to yourselves as a couple, you will work everything. This points to a couple who works everything out. There is planning here. These people are in order. As I said, maybe it's needed because they have businesses or they work a lot. So here we see that these people, if they are in love, they see that they make time for each other. They schedule, even if their time is limited. In the relationships itself, if you would be already married, or you are deeply in love, or you already live together, this points to people who take low risks. They will not take high financial risks. They are stable. They move slowly in their life. Sometimes this points a little bit to conservatism. Here for the couple, they are a little bit conservative. Maybe also they are a little bit inflexible, but they understand each other. And if this is their way, this is how it is. Anyway, in another way, it can point also that you are planning to start your own house, because the couple here, they want a house. Maybe you're in love and you want to live together. This is what we see here also with this combination. My estimation is here, or my calculated guess is here, that you will not, if you move in together, this place will not be too far away. Maybe it's close to the woman's house, or maybe it's close to the man's house, but it will be close because the house keeps us close to where we are. Anyway, there are traditional rules that we are following here. This combination points that these people are genuine with each other. There is no fakeness here. With each other. One of the both here also can be a host professionally, or a guest wife, or both people are very inviting when you come in their home. It could be both also, or they are involved in a business where a lot of people come. Anyway, Aquarius, this is all for the Stone Group. I hope you get a little bit wiser out of this short reading. If you did, please subscribe to my channel. If this card reading don't fit you at all, please check out the other card readings that are following here. Check out also the financial card reading, and of course, the extensive readings that I do for you every month on my channel, which give a lot of information for the months to come. Anyway, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching, and we see each other in my other videos. Bye-bye, and thank you for now. Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to the Matches or the Fire group for your monthly love card reading. As we see here, the first card is the woman or the man. This is the person card. So if you're a man, you can put yourself there also, because this is a neutral card. So it applies on man and woman. Anyway, here we see that this person is not only a lover, he's a dear friend, or maybe he's a friend that we are in love with and we have a serious crush on it. Maybe it's not yet known, but we see the cross here, so it's meant to be. Maybe you already felt this coming, but maybe it's not yet public here. And we want to be in love with this person. The cross sometimes delays. It means if you are in love and for some reason this lover is not reachable for now, it means it's not yet the right time. The cross has something that it don't let things happen before it's time. And when it's the right time, it will happen. So the cross is like it's destined. It doesn't mean it will not happen, because the cross, it points to destiny, but it will not happen before its time. That's what I want to say here. It's like the love is destined to be on a certain time. Anyway, this could point that this person is very close to you. As I said, this could be a new commitment. If you're in a more advanced stage of your relationship already, this could be a marriage announcement. This is what we see here. This points to passionate lovers. There's openness in the relationship. Also, there's a lot of generosity here, emotional generosity, and also financial generosity. These people are not tight with money. They are very generous here without with this combination. It's possible also that both give their heart. There is no more armor. They let it go here. This is what we see with this combination. This couple is also in love with each other, or maybe one of both is very deeply in love. They are infatuated. Also, they are affectionate towards each other. There is tenderness, sweet temperedness towards each other. One of both will be also soft-hearted because of the situation, even though that this person might be a little bit strict or he might be a little bit authoritative. This combination points to softness. So it means even if this person has certain structures, here for this love, he's weak. He's weak and he gives into it, even though it's difficult for him to do so, or her, it can be reversed also, for him or her to do so. Here also, if there was an issue before in the relationship, if you're already in a married relationship, for instance, because I work for a broad audience here, if you are already in love and there was an issue before, it means also that you are very forgiving towards each other. You can let things go. There's a lot of charity also here with each other, and people in this relationship in general are selfless. Anyway, the couple here, we see that if they engage with each other, or if they already are, they are involved with all of their hearts. This is what we see here. And we see that one of the both is very much in love. Maybe one of the both is a little bit slow, because the cross tends to be slow, and he need to walk slow for getting there, because the cross is a slow card. And also this means that probably in a way there is pressure on the relationship. So try to relieve this pressure. Don't feel stress. Try to relax here in this situation. Then we have the heart and the cross here. As I said, there could be a little bit pressure on the lover, or maybe you want to push here for falling in love. This is also possible. But as I said, you cannot let it happen before it's time here. Anyway, if we engage in this relationship, or if we are already engaged or married, there is deep lessons here to be learned out of this relationship. We learn a lot from each other, and the lessons sometimes that we learn from each other are not the easy kind. But anyway, if we learn something, it will provide us from a lot of wisdom. We get insights here with this combination. It's like it's destined to be here what we need to learn in this love affair. At some points, it can also mean that it's difficult. Maybe our lover has some difficulties from itself, and we need to help him or her. And this could point stress on the relationship. This is then another angle. So it's possible that maybe the lover, for some reason, has pain, and you need to help him in this pain relief. So this is possible also. It can be a physical pain. It can be a mental pain. This is what we see here, and it could put stress on the relationship. As I said, it could burden the romance a little bit, but that's what I say. These are the lessons that we need to learn. Anyway, this points to a karmic love. It's meant to be. There's also a lot of blessings. The cross gives a lot of blessings also. Even though it's not easy, it gives a lot of blessings. So you come closer together, even though there is crisis, even though there is difficulties. It's, in a way, it's destined to be. This is what we see here with this combination. Also, one of the lovers or both, you will see this as your duty to help the other. This is meant to be. You chose for this, and you stick to this, and you even though it's not easy for one of both partners, you will stick together here. Even though it puts stress on you, it puts duress on you, you have decided this, and you will stick to it. This is what we see here also with this combination. Anyway, it can also point that this love, through these problems, through all these problems, it gets stronger. true problems, we see the value of each other. This is what we see here. It's like the love is reinforced, it gets more stable. The cross can make things very stable. Anyway, there is something here about love, but you will know for yourself. Anyway, there's a lot of help here towards each other, and these people are committed to each other. Then we are going to mirror the cards. We're going to mirror the person cards here, the man or the woman. Here we mirror her with or him with the cross. This points out that if there are difficulties, our lover or we guide our lover. There's a guidance here. We guide each other. One of the both here is in need of help, as I said here. It's possible also that one of you or both of you are very spiritual or religious. This is what we see here with this combination. If this also is if this is situation is already going on for a long time, it's possible also that sometimes you are tired. This is possible also with a relationship. Maybe you really met a difficulty here, and you need to work this out and help each other working this out. Anyway, as I said, this points to responsibilities that we have in the relationship. We feel responsibility for each other or for the other persons. This is what we see here. Anyway, this is the way that we behave in this relationship. We keep to our duties. We love to thick and thin. This is what we see here, even though it's not easy. So, Aquarius, for your card reading for the fire group, this is all for this month. I hope you get a little bit wiser about this. If this reading don't fit you at all, please check out the other 3 card readings that are following here. Please check out also the financial and the monthly readings that we do for the sign of Aquarius every month. They are very extensive, so you get a lot of information there. Anyway, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching, and we see each other in my other videos. Thank you, and bye-bye for now.